of 5 of our modern FNM. Michael Farrell is on green-black elves, and Billy is on humans. So, yeah, Mike just got the Michael Farrell, Jun Guy Farrell. You all know him and love him as a popular player here on the stream. He just finished up his elf deck and is giving it a whirl tonight. And Billy, we've seen him play Dredge. We've seen him play KCI. We all know him for playing Amulet Titan. He's playing humans tonight. So there we go. We get to see how humans deals with another go wide strategy deck, a deck that can get creatures that are as big or bigger than its creatures. Tonight we've seen humans play against a linear combo deck. We've seen humans play against a removal heavy deck. And we've seen humans play against the other formerly best deck in the format. So both of these guys are starting off with 1-drops. That white creature is Champion of the Parish.
Oh, okay.
Champion of the Parish is a 1/1, and whenever a human enters the battlefield, whenever you have a human enter the battlefield, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Oh, okay.
So it gets really big really quick. Billy's going to follow up his Champion of the Parish with Athalia, which makes all non-creature spells cost 1 more. So Farrell's Collected Companies, Lead the Stampedes, they all cost 1 more mana now. But I don't really think Farrell's going to care because all his creatures tap for mana. And here we see we have 2 Collected Companies in Farrell's hand that he actually can't cast because of the Thalia. So that's interesting. And now this
reflected as a Llanowar Elves too.
Yeah, I like that play out of Billy. You see, the humans deck will fall behind the more and more Collected Companies Farrell gets to cast. So what the Thalia is doing is it's making it cost 1 more, and so as long as Billy is able to keep Farrell off of 5 mana, he can't actually cast Collected Company. It's interesting that Farrell did not just replay the land. Oh, he can't.
Yeah,
he can't
replay it.
That's right. He can't replay the Llanowar Elf. I'm dumb. He can't replay the Llanowar Elf because of Reflector Mage. That's the other thing that Reflector Mage does. It's pretty interesting. Reflector Mage is a new take on the old Mana War. Mana War is a 2/2 jellyfish that bounces a creature when it comes into play.
Yeah.
It costs 2 and a blue. Reflector Mage costs white and is a 2/3 and bounces a creature, and then they can't replay it their next turn. So this turn, Farrell can't play Azuri, but he gets to play Llanowar Elves and Elvish Mystics. So next turn, Farrell will have 5 mana and be able to cast his Collected Company. And we
reflecting mages right now too. So he's not gonna be able to bounce the Llanowar Elves again.
Right. If he had another Reflector Mage or a Phantasmal Mage, then he would be able to copy the Reflector Mage and bounce a Mana Dork again. But Billy was able to buy himself like 3 turns because he was able to keep bouncing the Mana Dork and putting off the inevitable Collected Company. So here we see Farrell chump blocking a Champion of the Parish and trading a Nettle Sentinel so that his Dwynen's Elite can actually kill the Thalia. I don't think life totals are accurate. Farrell should be a little bit lower because of like the Mantis Rider attack. And yeah, now Farrell is free to cast his Collected Company and start getting ahead on and start actually having a board state.
Yeah.
Yeah, Farrell's actually at 8.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. But Collected Company is a great way for him to get back into the game here.
That is pretty low, though.
Farrell didn't need to pay 5 for the Collected Company. He only had to pay 4. But he paid 5 anyway. So he tapped the 3 lands and the 2 Mana Dorks. And see if he hadn't have... Okay. No? See, had he not done that, see, he didn't have to pay 5 for the Collected Company, unless I missed something. See, he would have had He could have cast another Collected Company there because he would have had... Yeah. Yeah, Farrell paid 5... he paid 5 for the Collected Company, even though he only had to pay 4, and then he would have had enough mana for another Collected Company, because he would have had a Mana Dork and 3 Elves to tap with the Heritage Druid, and then another Mana Dork, and he would have been able to play a... Yeah, so that's a bit of a... It either is or it isn't. Farrell would have had a bigger board and still not have been able to do anything about the...
I saw Billy hovering over that D-Sphere.
Yeah, D-Sphere is an interesting one. I definitely can see that coming in here. It prevents Farrell from playing more than one creature a turn. However, Farrell is going to be on the play. And that is Billy's entire... unless he plays Aether Vial turn 1, that's the entirety of his turn 2, at which point he's already pretty far behind. Again...
And also, unless he does Aether Vial, it's going to slow him down quite a bit.
Exactly. Yeah, if Billy doesn't get to cast multiple... Yeah, Billy doesn't get to cast multiple creatures a turn either, which is how these decks stay at parity with each other. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of D-Sphere in either one of these decks. I know Farrell has copies in his sideboard too for Tron and Storm and stuff. I think both of these decks really need to be playing all creatures. And try to find a utility creature that does whatever it is that, whatever artifact or enchantment they want to play is trying to do.
See, I like D-Sphere. I like it when they play it as an Eldrazi Tron player, because I'm already playing just one creature a turn anyways. So it doesn't stop me. It doesn't hurt me none. As long as I can hit my land drops. It just slows them down for me.
Fair enough. I'll use this opportunity to let you know that if you like what you're seeing and you want to rewatch the match you're seeing now, or if you happen to miss this one or any of the other matches we've had tonight, don't forget that we archive all of our replays at youtube.com/TopDeckProductionsStream. If you're itching to follow us elsewhere on social media, give us a like on Facebook at facebook.com/TopDeckProductions, and be sure to check out TopDeckProductions.com for player deck lists, standings, and more. And I want to let everyone know that tomorrow we have a very special event. We have our Modern PPTQ, that's Preliminary Pro Tour Qualifier, starting at 1:30. Our commentators will be yours truly and Connor Sloan, my buddy Connor Sloan. So that's tomorrow, just Saturday, 1:30. We're going to have looking like 6 rounds of competitive REL action at our PPTQ, and the winner of that event gets an invite to the RPTQ, that's Regional Pro Tour Qualifier. So exciting, exciting, exciting stuff. We're getting shuffled up here and going into game 2. Yeah, Farrell being on the play is big game. He gets to untap with a Mana Dork on his turn 2. I think he's going to 6. This deck mulligans pretty well though.
He's only got 1 land.
Oh, we're going to 5. All right. Well, sorry, buddy. Better luck next time. Best 5. Come on, Farrell. Best 5. I don't know what that looks like. I'd have to ask my friends that play Elves. We've got a couple of people in the area. I know Paul Corbel and Daniel Wallace personally are Elf players. They're big fans of the deck. I'm playing it for a long time.
Daniel has said that there are some pretty good 5s that you can have that make it almost worth it.
Yeah.
Going down to 5.
Totally. I mean, you know. The PPTQ is modern. We're in modern season, so we get to have modern PPTQs or sealed. All of the other seasons of the year are standard, so you have to have a standard or a sealed. But this season is the modern season. Hopefully leading into, and the RPTQ will also be modern, and then hopefully the first Pro Tour of next year will be a modern Pro Tour. But they haven't announced it yet. They've announced when it is and where it is. It's in Cleveland. And but they haven't announced what format. But the PPTQ is modern, so exciting stuff. And that starts tomorrow at 1:30, so either come and play or come and watch? Oh, God. Did Farrell keep no lands?
He went to 4.
He went to 4 with no lands. Well, that sucks. Sorry, buddy. Let's just watch Billy run away with this game. It happens, man. It happens. Farrell's being a good sport and not just giving up immediately. I appreciate it, and we get to watch Billy kick his teeth in. Kind of just play cards at his leisure. We're going to have a... just play the Mantis Rider, please. Nope.
I mean, you never know. If Billy stops and doesn't play...
Nah, Farrell's had enough. All right, let's get our backup match on.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. This is Farrell's first time playing the deck, and he won his first 3 rounds. So, got to give it to him. I mean, you know, it's tough to pick up a deck for the first time, and that can happen to anybody. I mean, he could have been playing this deck for like a year and have that happen to him. I am going to let him know about overpaying for Collected Company, and he'll get to watch the video and see that. But for now, we've seen humans win all... Well, humans lost the first round, but has won every other round tonight. And I wouldn't be surprised if Billy ends up playing Eric next round and we get to have a humans on humans...
that would be fun.
Yeah, let's do that. I want that to be the round 5. So let's get our backup match on really quick and do that. And then I need to get going. I'm already late for work. Tonight's going so late. We'll be back.